Trying to get this. Let's see if we can get this pulled up here. I'm back, folks. Sorry, I've been gone for a while. Some crazy shit went down, and I'm no longer in my house anymore. So I'm trying to do this outside, and it's not turning out so well. But anyways, I just pretty much wanted to announce that I'm back. Working on trying to get this stream going again. A few things have come up. You guys should be watching the seeds solar activity here because it's been going off the hook lately, and we got a lot of inbound energy coming in these next 3 days here. If I can get this to play, there we go. I don't think it's gonna pick it up well. Yeah, hi folks. Hi everybody in the chat here. I'm having to do this outside of Starbucks because I'm no longer at my house anymore. Some shit went down, and I'm still alive. On the run kind of, but still kicking ass and taking names. I finally got a chance to get my phone charged up and laptop kind of working. We're kind of funky outside. That's why the lighting's so bad, but mainly I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm okay and still around. But even though we can't really get a very good view on this solar report, you guys need to be coming over to Seeds every day and checking this, okay? The last 3 days worth of activity, we are in for a hellacious week here. The activity from today wasn't as bad, but the previous 3 days have all been huge objects, huge solar flares, huge CMEs and everything that we're going to be dealing with. And if you guys have gone over to the Schumann, you'll notice there was a drop in the magnetic field, I think day before yesterday or yesterday. So we've had the magnetic field dropping. We've had huge CMEs coming off the sun. The sun is going hyperactive, really, and it's just really been, you know, spitting and sputtering and, you know, cranking out these huge blasts and stuff. And unfortunately, I can't really get a very good view on this. I'm outside. The light is bleeding and it's bleeding out the camera, but I just wanted to kind of get on here a little bit and let you guys know that I'm still around. I could sense some of you worrying about me, and it's just been a battle, let's just say that much. And right now I'm kind of free floating on the run and just doing this at the back of Starbucks while I can. And yeah, I just kind of needed to warn you guys. I heard there was an 8.2 up in Alaska, so that means we have a lot of built up pressure causing earthquakes, some 340 earthquakes at Yellowstone. So the pressure underneath is really building. It's causing bigger size earthquakes. We're having more energy coming off the sun, which translates down to the core, makes the core and the shell grind on each other, and we did have one magnetic field drop right there. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Yeah, thank you everybody that's in the chat there. Yeah, I knew you guys were kind of concerned and worrying and praying for me and stuff, and I've had to go through. I can't even describe it right now. But anyways, I'm still around. I'm still watching the instrumentation, and you guys should be too. By now, you should know how to get to the seed site, and you should be checking that every day. You should be going over to the Schumann and seeing if there's any magnetic field drops, because we had one, and it's causing these earthquakes, causing more volcanoes. You all saw the fires in Maui. That was right around when the magnetic field dropped too. So it's really sparking, drying things out, sparking fires, and yeah, this is coming in. The visual isn't coming in very well, but it's important that you guys stay up to date on that, even when I can't do reports. Right now I'm fighting just to get a charge on my laptop, you know, or find a Wi-Fi signal to where I can, you know, stream from or something. So it's gonna be, you know, here and there that I do live streams when I get a chance or I have an opportunity. So I just kind of needed to get on here and just update you guys that I'm all right. I'm still alive, at least. things are getting rough, but I'm hanging in there, and it's just important that you guys get over to these sites because my camera's not picking this up at all. So it's important that you guys check that and check, watch your weather. The weather in the next 3 days is going to be amplified. So any kind of storm predictions that you see, those models will be amplified. This heating of the sun is drawing more moisture up into the air, so there's a lot more water in the air. So when convection starts, we're getting bigger blossoms, taller thunderheads, stronger winds, bigger hail and stuff out of this. And we're on like a runaway train roller coaster type ride to where these are just going to continue to get more and more and stronger as we go. And it's just gonna, it looks like it's, just gonna continue to get worse. I would prepare for, where you might go if you're having plans that some places are, on fire. You might have alternative backup places to go. Say if an earthquake strikes your area, or a forest fire, or a nearby volcano goes off, or something like that. Have a backup plan. Start getting your bug out bags and stuff to go. If you need to bolt, have necessities packed in a to-go bag so you can just grab it and go. I had to do something similar, and I only had like 5 minutes to grab whatever I could. So I just want you guys to be ready when that situation hits you. So hopefully it won't strike your area wherever you're living at, but it's important now to keep tabs on both of these instruments, all three: the Schumann, the seed site, and the earthquake report. Okay, the USGS earthquake map, because I have a feeling this is going to intensify in these next 3 days, because we have three rounds coming at us in the next 3 days. This was being one of the 3 days being today, and I look around where I'm at, and just cauliflower blossoms all around that are going to converge together and be a stronger storm. And some of these storms, when they do produce, they're going to produce straight line winds that are category 5 hurricane basically on land. So get ready for strong winds and stuff. If you have outside equipment, that could blow away, either bring it in, tie it down. I would consider, how you're going to cover your cars for the hail that comes with it, because large hail's coming with it. So just in this short little time that I got here to do this, I figured I'd just try to get this one little image here. And this is the 10th. So the activity you barely see here will be hitting us tomorrow. Okay, so the 10th, 11th, and 12th all had activity. So the next 3 days we're going to be getting hit with a lot of energy from the sun. So I'm not sure when I'll be able to get back up and stream again next, but I'll try to do it as soon as I can, or as quick as possible, if I can find an avenue to do that with. Right now I kind of have to do it outside, hidden in an alley, so nobody sees me. But I have to do it this way for now until I can get a better situation. So keep up the prayers and stuff. I appreciate everybody praying for me, and just know that I'm all right. I'm a fighter. I'm tough. I'm hard to kill, but some shit went down, and I'm okay. And I just want all you guys to know that I'm all right, and I'm trying my best to kind of get back to you, let you know that I'm alive and around. And as soon as I get a better situation or a better setup, I'll start streaming with better quality so you can see the images, and I'll do a regular show with a regular report. But for right now, I don't have enough battery life, and it's outside, and the light is blinding the camera, so you're not getting a very good visual here. But I did try to pull up the 10th. This is activity that'll be hitting us tomorrow. At the beginning of the stream, you can see there was a big blossom over here when it first starts off, there was a big object that when it restarts right around here, you'll see this tail end of a big blast. So we have all kinds of yeah, my sons are okay. My sons are okay. They're not caught up in this. It's just me who's caught up in this. But the family's fine. It's basically just me. Anyways, so yeah, I just wanted you guys to kind of get a glimpse of what's been going on in the last 3 days. I would go back to yesterday. Let's see if we can. Let me see if it'll... I'm almost out of battery, so it's not gonna... We'll try it real quick before I die here. Let's see if it'll give me the previous days. Yeah, here's the previous day loading up right here. Now this is what hit us today. This is the energy that hit us today. There's this big blob that's coming off you see in here. And this is the 9th. 10th, 11th, 12th, yeah, so this is 3 days ago. This is the energy that's hitting us today, and then we have 2 more days worth. So today and the next 2 days are going to be the energy in these storms is going to be violently extreme. I would say, it's going to really kick up the thunderheads a lot harder, a lot taller, more spread out too. If you're looking at the forecast models, you see the green blobs, and then you see other parts. Those other parts could easily be filled in with all the moisture residual moisture that's in the air now, because oopsie, bring this back down. What happened there? Did it stop playing? This to play again here real quick. Probably can't see much anyways. Where'd my arrow go? There it is. Yeah, I'm outside and the sun is just killing this visual, but what little bit you can see, that big blast right there, that's what's coming at us today. All right, so the thunderheads and storms are going to get an extra boost. You see that big blast? That is a huge object. Okay, you can tell by the spread from the top to the bottom right there how big that CME is. And regardless, they say that the CME is heading away from us, these objects are still heading towards us. All right, and there's more and more collecting around the earth. And if you guys have seen some of the faces in the cloud videos that I do, I'd be watching your clouds now, because there's faces all over the place, different kinds, different entities, weird looking creature type faces. So that'll be an indication of, if you're seeing big thunderheads with big faces in them over your vicinity, I'd prepare for violent storm. And can't really think of too much else to report on right now. I just wanted to kind of get on here while I had some battery life and let you guys know that I'm still around, I'm still kicking, kind of on the run, but I'll be dropping in every once in a while, hopefully with a better quality picture and a little more privacy to where I can give you guys a proper report with more battery life and everything. So in the meantime, I suggest you guys, regardless of my show or not, go over and check the seed site. Check 3 days before, tomorrow's date. Say if you want to know what's going to happen tomorrow, back up 3 days and go check the date and see what came off the sun 3 days ago, and you'll know what to expect as far as your weather, whether it's going to intensify or stay, moderate. But from what I'm seeing, especially here in my area, I've watched really closely, and I can tell that it is it's ramped up. It's at a new stage now. We're at a new stage, folks. This is almost kind of like past a point of no return, kind of like a runaway train now that there's not much we can do about it, unless the sun stops being active. But by what I'm seeing here, it looks like we're in for a lot more and even heavier dosages. So it's important that you check this human, because we got radiation coming in, you got x-rays, gamma rays, exotic particles coming through. Also, when the magnetic field goes down, I noticed entities can enter a lot easier. So I have a feeling that when these magnetic, it gets weak, that gives them an opportunity or something to where they either penetrate it, or maybe it just causes them to, be more active or whatever. But just keep your eyes peeled, be ready to go on a moment's notice, because this weather can change like in a heartbeat. I've watched it one day go from blue skies to, raining and thunderheads within about an hour. And that usually takes 3 to 4 hours for a big column, big blossom to form or whatever. So just watch your weather like a hawk, because it can change drastically quickly now. It doesn't take a long time for it to erupt and start producing a lot bigger stuff. So I think that's about all I can think of at the meantime. Yeah, watch your quake maps too. I heard there was an 8.2 in Alaska. That's what I heard. I haven't seen the reports or anything. If anybody in the chat could verify that for me, I would like to know, because I was watching the 7.0, 7.1, 2, 7.3 and climbing, and I thought, at this rate we're bound to have an 8 point something pretty soon. And from what I heard, sure enough, there was a 8.2 up in Alaska, I guess, in the Aleutian Islands. I haven't really gotten to check many instruments lately. I just escaped and got a chance to do this. So I think it was a couple of days ago, so it might be old news, but it came from a pretty trustworthy source. So we have earthquakes ramping up in strength as well. So that's what I'm saying. Be ready. It could be a strong earthquake. It could be an instant forest fire. It could be a volcano going off. Check your topography where you live. Do you live next to a tar pit or a something else? Do you live next to a big forest? All kinds of different things are possible. So evaluate your situations, evaluate your equipment, what you're going to be utilizing, bringing. A little suggestion, maybe go camping and practice camping a little bit. Get all your camping tools together in case you have to bug out of your home and camp out in the woods. I mean, these people in Maui walked away with just a shirt on their back. They have nothing and nowhere to go. If you had a to-go bag ready with a tent and sleeping bags and everything ready to go, you could just immediately evacuate, grab your bag that has all your survival gear in it, and head right to the beach, to the forest, to wherever you need to go to safety, without a motel room, without a roof over your head. You could possibly camp outside or whatever. Yeah, there went my battery. My screen just died. So, but I just kind of wanted to get on here. I know you guys were worried and concerned, and I heard your prayers, and I appreciate all your prayers and stuff. They're helping. Trust me, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now if it weren't for your prayers, you guys. So keep it up. They're working excellent, and I love all you guys, and I miss all you guys. You're like my family, and as soon as I had an opportunity, I wanted to tell my family that I'm still around. I'm doing okay. Just kind of on the run a little bit for the moment until I can find a good place. But other than that, I love y'all. I miss y'all. Sorry I couldn't do a proper report for you, but maybe we'll do this. Let's see if that'll turn the camera around on me. Maybe not. Yeah, there I am. Whoops, there I was. Hi. Yep, still here, and ugly as ever. Anyways, I love you guys. Hang in there, stay strong, because this battle has just begun, and it's only going to get more and more intense. Okay, so it's It's important that you guys have your shit together. So when it's time to go to battle, you're ready. You're ready. You got your stuff ready. You're gonna make it. You're gonna survive where others won't. They'll won't heed the warnings, and they'll be caught off guard, and they'll be just like the people in Maui with just a shirt on their back. So it's important that you guys start preparing, because it's not getting any better, and it's going to continue to get worse. So eventually, sooner or later, probably going to have to do something. So pick a place where you think is going to be a good place to bug out. Your backup place, or just make some plans just in case, because it's already hitting me, and it's hitting other people around the country and stuff too. So yeah, this is what I look like. I don't show my face very often, but this is what I look like. Here, where's the camera? Oh, there you are. Hi. Anyways, I'm doing everything I can to kind of stay afloat here and keep you guys informed. And it might be a day or two until my next stream, or it might be later tonight. I never know what's going on here, but I'm on a rebound here, just trying to keep up and stay in touch with you guys, so you'll know kind of what to expect. And I'm telling you, today and these next 2 days, it's going to get rough. I bet you the storm chasers are already chasing tornadoes right now. They're probably having a big outbreak somewhere, and whatever news I can catch on a nearby TV or something is all I get to see, and that's passing by it real quick to catch a glimpse at a headline or something. So you guys hang tough, keep praying for each other as well. We're all a tight family. It's me and you guys, all right? And we have victory already, so just hang in there and wait till the finish line comes, because we already have victory, and that's not going to be taken away. So you got that to rely on. Remember those pictures of Jesus in the clouds? Those are real. You can fall back on those as your foundation and everything, to kind of a little reminder every once in a while. Oh yes, we do have victory. So don't think just because the headlines say this and they say that, and it looks like we're going to World War III or whatever weird stuff is happening, it still does not deny the victory we already have. You guys just got to hang tough and get to the finish line. Okay? And that includes being ready for whatever comes your way. Also, something I would start to watch also is where the weather isn't. Like you've seen where the weather is hitting, but want to take note of where it isn't hitting, so you'll have a place, possibly that place to go to. So it's not always what's being shown, but what's not being shown, or what you can't see. So I'd take notes on places that are getting hit, and I'd take notes on places that aren't, so a safe place to go to. All right, and touch with your relatives. If they have to bug out and come to you, or you have to bug out and go to them, you never know. So just start making backup plans. It's better to have plans than to be caught off guard, because I have my plans, and it's good I did, because I wouldn't be here streaming, talking to you guys if it wasn't for that, and your prayers. You guys are awesome. I hear them. Trust me, I hear them. So you guys have been keeping me afloat, and I appreciate that. You guys just keep praying for each other, and I would, like I said, watch the earthquake, watch the Schumann, watch the seed site, and any other sites that could possibly give you volcano reports, lightning strike reports. I would start watching where these storms come in, and they have these massive lightning displays with them. Those lightning bolts are going to get stronger and stronger, and we're talking about thunderheads that'll produce straight line winds. You've seen some of these derechos with the straight line winds that are getting over 100 miles an hour. So it's going to start acting more like hurricane force winds than derecho or thunderstorm type winds. We're moving over that hump of thunderstorm, derecho, into hurricane strength wins. And that means batting down everything that flops around. I bring in lawn furniture that can blow away, even like a cover for your car, a carport for hail. Where you're going to park your car if it has 2-inch in diameter hail or bigger and it's just going to total your car. Look at the forecast. If it's going to hail in your area overnight and while you're asleep, don't leave the car sitting out in the driveway. Pull it in the garage. So that night when the thunderstorm comes over your house and the hail lands, it doesn't total your car. Because I've been seeing car after car just totaled, just ravaged by this hail. And, you spend a lot of money for a good car and then 2 days later it's pockmarked, So just all those things to consider. Keep your head on a swivel. Also, there's a lot of other like terrorist activity, type stuff that's going on around the world too. So keep your head on a swivel. When you're going into a place, know where your exit is, where your entrance is. If something were to go down, if you're in this grocery store, think in the back of your mind, what if there was an active shooter? Where would I go? Can I run to the back? Would I go out the side, out the front? Where? Always kind of have a backup plan in the back of your mind. So if something does go down, you'll have your training, you'll have something to, a plan, and you'll have your pack ready to go. So when it strikes, you're like, I know what to do. Grab the bag. We're going here. And it's done. You don't have to go, oh, what am I going to grab? Oh, I need this. I need that. Oh, where are we going to go? Yeah, you don't want to be left hung out to dry like that. So a lot of start considering this stuff. And fire extinguishers, what if you had a brush fire near your house? Do you have a hose outside that you could water your own yard, or fight your own fire with, or fight a fire on your own with? Think of creative ways like this that you're going to need to survive whatever happens in your area. Am I safe? It's a relative term. I'm good. We're all not safe, but I know how to survive. I've been through this before. I know what to do. Oh yeah, there's that skull that was spitting lightning. Remember that face that was spitting lightning? I had a ring made of it. So just kind of laying low, doing my thing while I can, and giving you guys a quick little show just to let you know, still around. And I think that's it. I got plenty of battery. I could sit here and talk. My laptop died, so I'm just going to close that. We don't need to look at that anymore. Anyways, I got to find a place to recharge that. But right now I'm taking a quick little break while I can. I managed to find a solar powered charger, so I was able to charge my stuff. And that's another thing. Find up backup ways of power, like solar panels. Do you have a small generator? What are you going to do if you need power? You have portable power to where you can. Spiritual attacks are off the hook right now. They're attacking me like an MFer. I've been hit with almost every entity in this universe right now. And let alone the people and them reacting. They don't even know they're getting hit. I go into the store and half the people in the store are possessed. You're like, whoa, what's going on here? So that's another thing to watch out for, is people's behavior. They're going to start acting different, especially when a tight pinch. When you're stressed, you're going to see people react violently a lot quicker. They'll be quick to, get in an argument, or quicker to get in a fight. That's where you need to divert and get away from it. Don't even entertain anybody's argument or fight or anything like that, because they're losing their mind. When this magnetic field goes down, this radiation penetrates, gets in there, and it messes up your body. The Schumann frequency, that's the same frequency your brain runs at, when that changes, that messes people up too. So you're going to see people losing their common sense, their courtesy, their humanity. Start acting more like animals than people. And you just don't be surprised. Expect the unexpected, because now we've entered that unexpected territory zone. So watch out for people. Hey, there's my smile. Yeah, watch out for people and their reactions and stuff too, because I've noticed that a little uptick in that, and people kind of losing sense of their humanity. Not everybody. Some people react differently, and they're more humane. They understand the situation, and they're helping their neighbor. See, this is the time when brother helps brother, and if you don't, well, then you're both going to be, out of luck. So it's important that you get to know your neighbors, have a plan with them. If something were to go down, what are you going to do? Where are you guys going to go? Stuff like that. It's getting to the point now to where it's time to start hammering out plans, because things aren't going to go smooth from here on out. I think from what I'm seeing, it looks like we're past this little point to turn around, and we're heading right down the tracks like a runaway train. One thing I used to liken it to was a car stuck on the tracks, and you're up on a hill and you look down and you can see the car stuck on the tracks, and you can see the train coming from the top of the hill. So you run down to the car and you bang on the windows, hey, there's a train coming. But they don't react, they don't respond. They're all looking at their cell phones. So you pound on the window again, hey, wake up, there's a train coming, I can see the light. And they go, no, I'm busy watching my phone. And then all of a sudden the train comes up on them, and pounding on the window again, you better get out now, this is your last opportunity. And when I look in to see what is so important that they're watching on their phones, what's so important that would distract you from getting out of the way of a train, I look, and on their cell phones, they're watching train accidents on their phones. The very thing that they're caught in. Pretty weird, huh? So don't be one that gets caught up in that. Be the one that's on top of the hill warning everybody. Okay, that's what I've been doing this whole time, is warning you guys. And you guys need to warn everybody else. You know what's coming. My audience knows what's coming. It's time you guys get up there and start warning everybody else, and get your plan together, because time's running out here, and I'm running out of patience. And it seems to be kind of centered around my tolerance and my patience level, because I've been pushed to some extremes, and I see the extremes react in the sky. So I'm just telling you guys, warning you guys, get ready, because even if the news is portraying, everything's fine, they're doing this and doing that, no, they're not. Behind closed doors, they're getting ready to go full blast. So I'd heed this warning, warn your family and friends. Take that link, take that Christmas gift with Jesus in the clouds, take that link, paste it, and copy it and paste it, and send it to your loved ones with a warning saying, just like I said, get your stuff together. It's better to have it together and not need it than to need it and not have it put together. I had 5 minutes to grab my whole life's worth of stuff and to think, what do I need? What am I going to take? And you're so worried about that, you can't even react. So it's better that you have your stuff together, have a plan. We all talked about your bug out bags. Well, now it's time to get them ready, and research around. Look at parts of the country where the weather's not being, so affected so roughly. Sorry, I have to smoke right now. I'm under a lot of stress, but I figure I'd just kind of hang out here for a minute since I got coast is clear. Don't see many people around, and my computer already died, so now you guys finally get to see my ugly mug. I kind of hid it for a while for a reason, because I don't need everybody in the world knowing what I look like, but Pretty soon the whole world will know. Pretty soon the whole world is gonna know what I look like. We got business to take care of now. My patience is running thin, and I'm about to go take care of some business. You know what I mean? So keep your head on a swivel. Stay alert. I'll try to do another live stream when I can. Right now I'm just struggling to stay low profile. Find a spot with an outlet where I can charge my phone and my laptop or my solar panel or whatever I can do. And like I said, go camping, go practice setting up your tent, go practice in your front yard, set up the tent in your front yard, see how fast you can get it set up. Do you have all the parts there? Are the rods broken? Do you have, all the spikes that you need to plant it in the ground? Are you going to put something under it or over it? Or what happens if it rains on your tent? Do you have a tarp? Think of all these little things that you're going to need to be semi-comfortable. Brian, I am smiling and I'm so happy to see your beautiful face, and I think I love you. Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, here's my ugly mug here. That's what I look like right now. But my look changes day to day. I change my look a lot, even twice or 3 times a day now sometimes, because I don't want them, getting a good description on me or whatever, oh, he's wearing blue today. Yeah, not for the next hour. Then I'll be wearing black or red or white or something else, so have something you can change into, backup clothes, backup socks, in case, you're stuck outside for a few days. You never know what could happen. And we should all take a lesson from Maui. Those people left and all they have is a shirt on their back. What do you do when you have no credit cards, no nothing, and your house, your car, everything's gone, and you're just standing there with a shirt, with the clothes you're wearing? What are you going to do then? So I'd hate to see any of you guys get stuck in that position. So take heed and start doing your thing. And let's see. You know what? You guys got any questions? Ones that I can answer kind of without having to give away too much, because I got a few minutes to kill here. I already killed the laptop. It's already dead, so I can't show you any lights bleeding out the camera anyway. So if you really just do a face stream like everybody else does, right? Everybody else shows their face, so it's about time I show mine. And just let you guys know, I'm a real person. I'm here. I'm already here. Yeah. And I thought it was coming soon. No. Already been here for 6 years. 6 years. Nobody even noticed. Nobody even cared. Well, now they're going to notice. Now they're going to care. Because the world's going to be going topsy-turvy here soon. So, like I said, watch those instruments. I don't even get to see them every day. So, it's like every maybe 2 days or 3 days when I can get an opportunity to check up and see what happened the last 2 or 3 days. So I'm not even on top of the news now like you guys can be, okay? You guys still have access where I don't as much. So if you want to start your own, do your own videos, you can do that. I suggest maybe some of you preppers, if you got little tricks, little recipes, jarring, canning food, how to start a fire, simple stuff, survival techniques that will work in the field. It's time to share that knowledge with your friends and family, because you might have to end up doing that here pretty soon. And I know that the government is aware of what's going on, and they're shook. Let's just say they're shook, and they don't know what to do. So when you got a caged animal that's cornered and shook up like that, they could react in all kinds of ways. Hopefully it's not nuclear warfare quite yet, but they're crazy enough to do it. They want to cover their tracks and get away with their lies and stuff. So they're gonna do whatever they can. So just know that in the back of your mind too. So you guys are almost like how do I put this? Almost like an agent. You know more than the common public does. When you go into the store, I guarantee you everybody in that store has no clue what's going on. You're the only person in that store who really knows. This audience, my audience. You're the people that really know. Okay? Everybody else thinks they know. They got their idea or their theory. This ain't theory. This is me. Right here. Alive and in the flesh. The Word walking in the flesh, just like last time. So, I love you guys. I really do. I miss you guys. We've been together for a while. A lot of you people have been with me for a long time, and some people have left and come back, and some have just found me, and I still have the whole channel of research to go back to, so if you ever need to access my stuff or share it with anybody, you always have my permission to share any of my stuff. Any of my videos, I'm not going to raise a copyright strike. That's why I give this stuff away for free, because it should be for free. Should be making money off of this vital information. This is to save lives and souls. We're out here to save souls. We're all going to die eventually. So you might as well just get on the soul-saving train and start saving as many souls as you can before the game's over, because it's going to get cut short. All these dates that everybody's guessing and predicting, there is no date. The date is when I decide. Okay? And I haven't made up my mind. But I'm telling you what, I've been pushed to the limit and past it. I'm still here, alive and kicking ass, and I'm going to keep kicking ass and keep going, because I'm going to take this further, because I want as many people saved as possible. Do you understand what this means? This is for eternity. This isn't for like a week vacation. This is for eternity. Your life is but a split second compared to eternity. So in this split second is when you're going to either convert somebody, save somebody, help somebody prep. You never know. So watch your headlines. Try to act accordingly. Try to stay a little low profile. You don't want to go into the campus store and buy the whole store at once. They're going to be like, hey, what are you up to? But, in little segments here and there, grab a machete or grab an axe for cutting wood, a survival knife, alternative fire starting kits. Something else I need to tell you is when these objects get close enough, they're going to drain every battery. Anything that's electrical, they'll probably suck electricity right out of the lines. So if you have a battery powered flashlight, it could suck the electrons out of your battery-powered flashlight, and it's not going to work. So you might have to revert to candle power, just a raw flame for light. So consider that, maybe getting some backup candles, emergency candles, long-lasting candles. Learn how to make wax or make your own candles if you want. If you know how to do that, share that information so people can start making their own candles. If you know how to do a field dressing or stitch up a wound or anything that you have knowledge of or expertise in, it's time to kind of share that with your loved ones and your families, because it's going to be coming in handy here soon. And I don't know, I'm just kind of looking at this thunderhead that's looking right at me right now, just growing bigger and bigger. I'm thinking, I might be getting rained on here in my own stream, but I don't care. It's nice. So, what else could I say? What else, Brian? What else, Lord? What else should we say? Just be careful on your vacations. too. If you're planning to go on vacation somewhere in another country, I'd do some research first. Don't be going over to Iraq, Iran, the Middle East. Don't be going over there on vacation right now. They'll be taking you hostage. Don't go to an unfriendly country right now because you're going to make yourself a target. You know, it's vacation time is over. It's time to buckle down and get ready, because you've seen what's coming off the sun. And yeah, we still got chemical rain. There's still all kinds of sulfur quad oxide in the air, SO4, that combines with H2O to make H2SO4, sulfuric acid. So you're going to have acidic storms, acidic rain. There you go with water filters and your water supply. How are you going to get water? Do you have a spring around you? Do you have a well? Or are you on the city's water? You know, all you people with a well, I'd get a backup pump, you know, like a hand crank pump or something. So if all electricity, everything goes down, you could still hand crank some water. Something. We're going to have to revert back to old tactics like before electricity to have as our survival keys, our tools to, you know, make it through, or, you know, make it to the finish line here. Okay, because it's getting closer and closer. Every second we're getting closer. So, you know, the more time you waste is the less time you have to prepare. You know, you're going to get bored with drinking water all the time. You want a flavored water. You want something, you know, fruit punch or something. So, you know, get your water droplets, purifying droplets, filters. Ooh, that's a nice car. Can you hear that car? All right. Anyways, stuff like that. You know, your basic, you know, prepping stuff you're gonna want to have, and have it. Go practice with it too. So you know you're not taking it out of the package in the middle of a storm, trying to set up your tent with you don't even know how it goes together. Does this rod go here? Does that rod go there? Are all the rods here? You know, is there? Do you have a tarp to put over it in case it rains, or, you know, in case it hails? It's time to really start taking all these little details into a bigger situation mentality. You know, how is all this going to gel and come together if it's a forest fire? How is this all going to gel and come together if it's an earthquake? Or if it's a volcano going off and you have to evacuate an island, you know, an entire island. The Hawaii and Maui, those islands are volcanic, you know, the whole thing could go up, you know. So, you know, if you're on an island, how are you going to get off of it? Where are you going to go? You know, if you're stuck in a big city and there's civil chaos, how are you going to get out of that city? You got, you know, a backup route, because all the main routes will be jammed, right? So look for backup routes, backup plans. I'm always about backup, because if this goes wrong, then you can do your backup, you know. Plan Bs, plan Cs, even if you know, if your backup fails. Just all that stuff to start considering now, because things are changing. They're changing quickly, and they're changing violently too. These winds, I'd watch out for these thunderstorms now are going to produce straight line wind derechos with winds in excess of 100 miles an hour. It's just like having a tornado that's 100 miles wide, basically. So, yeah, and try not to waste stuff. I saw that comment. It's good, you know, don't waste things. If it's a container, instead of throwing it away, maybe it could be used for holding nails. You know, do you have nails and a hammer if you had to construct a little lean-to or something like that, you know? Do you have tools to fix a bike? You know, if you have to bicycle, say the cars aren't running, how are you going to be mobile? Do you have a bicycle or something like that where you could, you know, back up and or even a trailer for the bike. You could throw all your gear in a trailer and ride the bike through a sea of cars that are standing still, yet you're still riding in between them with all your gear. See, you could be mobile when everybody isn't. You got to think of stuff like that too. So, think about, your vacations. I know it's summertime and everybody wants to go on vacation, but think about where you're going. Is it a hostile place? I wouldn't be going to hostile places right now that aren't American friendly, and if you are in an American place, how are you going to get back? What happens if you get stuck there? You could go over to Europe on vacation and get stuck there. So don't put yourself in a position to where you're going to be stuck in another country with no surviving gear. All you got's your suitcase with a couple of nice t-shirts and suits or whatever. That ain't going to do you no good out in the desert, or in the woods, or wherever you have to go. You're going to need gear that's functional, and not a bunch of fancy clothes or whatever. So just things to keep in mind, to consider, because this is ramping up now, and it's time to start taking it seriously. I know some of you guys have been taking it seriously from the beginning, and you can kind of see now where it's going. And I'd watch the news as well, because you just kind of keep up on the news. You don't have to subscribe to it, like it's the gospel, which a lot of people do. But I would keep close tabs on what's going on where, and also what's not being shown in the news that you guys are seeing on your instruments. And that'll give you a good clue as to what to watch out for, is what they're not covering and what you're seeing on the instruments. Like usual, we see stuff that they don't cover in the news. So all that stuff is important now as we accelerate towards the finish line here. And I don't think this next election is going to come around, to tell you the truth. So I wouldn't be too worried about who's going to be the next president. I don't think we're going to make it too much past 24 at this rate. I don't know. I don't think so. It's looking like it's a lot closer than it was before. So it's just kind of important now that I have this opportunity to kind of let you guys know it's time to buckle down, start getting ready, start taking this seriously, because it's getting serious now. People are dying. You see, people are dying now, and you don't want to be one of those unless you're ready to go. Some people are ready to go, but hope is love. Yes, it is. Brave is courage when it is not accepted. I like that. I'm reading some of the comments that you guys are putting up here. Thanks, good video. Oh, cool, thank you. It didn't show much material. Terrible solar report. I didn't have much. The camera got blinded, but it's a little different this time. It's a little more personal, face to face here. And just watch your back, know where your exits are, start preparing a little bit, get your food set up, maybe a solar panel or something as backup power source. Generators will run for a while, but then when they run out of gas, that's it. It's worthless when you can't get any more gas. So maybe get some supplies of gas. You even have tablets that'll keep the gas from getting old and gumming up or whatever. So maybe stock up on a couple of spare cans of gas or something like that for your generator. Just think, use your common sense and think about what would happen if this. What would we do if that? What would, where would we go if we need to get out of here or whatever. So just trying to keep you guys up to speed, kind of, while I can. And I just miss you guys. It's tough being alone. So that's what I'm doing, kind of just hanging out with you guys. Fear no evil, see no evil. That's right. You have nothing to fear. Victory's already. We already have victory. We're just cleaning up the dirt at the end. We're sweeping the floor after the show's over, collecting up all the little dust off the floor because the show's almost over here. So I just hold on tight and keep praying. You guys will be all right. It's important that you guys watching Paul Begley and staying up to speed with Mike from around the world. Okay, listen closely to him because he knows what he's talking about, and he can tell you some stuff that that I agree with. A lot of stuff that I agree with. We don't agree 100% on everything, but he's right on it. So you need to take heed of what he says as well. Combine it with what I've given you, and then you'll be more well-rounded and able to react properly if some kind of something happens to you or in your area or something like that. Also, prescription pills. Make sure you got all your prescriptions and stuff like that. Paperwork, like social security cards or birth certificates, any kind of paperwork that you would need to take with you, important files, your house deed or your car deed, have them in a fireproof safe or something like that, to where if your house burned down, you still have your safe with all your paperwork or something in it. Little tricks and little backup plans like that are important to have, because the way things are looking, you're going to need them eventually here, okay? So start thinking about what you're going to do, where you might have to go, what you might need if you win a certain place, or stuff like that, And also kind of give your family and friends a heads up, that they should start doing the same in case they have, in case something happens to them in their area as well. Yeah, and I got a diesel just pulled up right next to me. I was hoping he wouldn't pull in this spot, but it's all good. It's all good. I've been through worse. You guys can still hear me, so I was hoping maybe once he pulled in, he'd turn it off. But he doesn't know I'm streaming live either, so found a cool little corner here where I can hide, and oh, there we go. Found a cool little corner where I can hide in plain sight and still do my thing without any interference around. So, you guys got any questions? Throw up some questions. I'll try to answer them as best as I can. I see a good thumbs up. We can still hear you. Okay, yeah, I think you can still hear me because I got this mic right close to my mouth. But if you guys have any questions or something, throw them up there. I think you guys all know how to get to the Seeds satellite site. If not, put it up in the chat or chat, to your friends. It's spaceweather.gmu.org, I think. Spaceweather.gmu, and it's the Seeds satellite. It's the red one with the black and white one, and you're going to want to watch those carefully. There's more than just objects. There's ships in there, there's entities in there, there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on, and it might not make sense to you right now, but from the spiritual realm, looking back at this realm, it'll all make sense. You'll go, oh, I see what's going on. Do you know about the great year of the Phoenix? The great year of the Phoenix? That's weird you say that, because I was wearing a phoenix on my back earlier today. I got a purple shirt that's got a big old purple phoenix all embroidered with diamond studs and stuff in it. Should we be concerned with Yellowstone? Yes. Any volcano now. Any volcano I would be concerned about, especially ones that are having earthquake activity. If you have a dormant volcano that's 50 miles from you and it's having little tremors and earthquakes, now start watching it closely and think, what will we do if that thing just went sky high and showered ash for 100 miles in every direction? Where are you going to go outside that 100 miles radius? Are you going to be able to get upwind from the ash cloud, or are you going to be downwind? All kinds of stuff to kind of consider. I'd be even like tar pits, like La Brea tar pits. I'm not saying that's going to go off, but any kind of volcanic vent where pressure can come up through a crack in the ground. I'd be watching fault lines too. If you live next to a fault line, you might be getting shook. Expect earthquakes running along all these fault lines, because pressure from inside is expanding outward and it's pushing the crust up and out from the core of the planet. So you're gonna, just like overcooking an egg, you're gonna see cracks and fissures form in the surface of the tears. Basically, a tear in the crust is what a fissure is. Is King Charles the Antichrist? No, he's not. I am. I'm both. So whoever they tell you the Antichrist is, isn't. They don't. They're pulling your leg. They don't have the power that I have. I have the keys to heaven and hell. So I'm Christ and the Antichrist. That's what makes it so complicated. That's why everybody's confused. But soon, you'll see. And it'll all make sense when we're at the other side. When you're in that dimension, looking back at this one, you'll see that this is just a test of character. It's a test of your character and your faith. You're a living testimony to your character and your faith that you've built over the course of your lifetime. And then you've taken that character and faith and shared it with other people and saved them too. Because we were all destined for hell until we're saved, right? So it's time that you get ready, start believing, because it is true. I've shown you more than 180 hours of evidence. It's evidence too. This isn't stuff I made up. This is all on NASA's, on their satellites, footage captured from my security cameras. So everything I've shown you has been 1,000% authentic. All right, no Photoshop here. I can't Photoshop outside of Starbucks and hiding in a corner, So everything I've shown you has been 100% real and authentic. And everything that's happened to me has been 100% authentic and real. It's happening all around you, but it's physically happening to me, and it's ravaging my body. I'm shattered. I got shattered shoulder, 2 shattered hips, 2 broken feet, a couple of broken ribs. Basically all the same injuries as last time. Just climbing a hill right now with the cross on my shoulder. That tell you how close we are? Does that give you a little hint of how close we are? I'm climbing a mountain with a cross on my shoulder right now. So that's how close we are. Okay? And I'm going to continue doing this. I'm a tough bastard. I don't give up. And we will make it all the way to the end. It's already been done. We already have victory. We're just, like I said, it's like almost like a replay, just in a different time frame. I've ran into some characters from the Bible. I ran into Mark and John and Isaiah, the same people, just in this lifetime. So I know we're getting close when I'm running into these people and they recognize me. That's what trips me out. They're like, hey, I know you. And I look at them like, I know you too, but we've never met. What's your name? John. Oh, man. Did we hug in the grocery store and cry and laughed, and finally we turned and the entire grocery store is looking at us like, what are these two doing? And we laughed because they had no clue. They had no clue. And it was me and John. And I met Mark. And who was the last one I came across? I can't think right now. But ran into another one, and it seems like all the characters from the Bible are alive today in new bodies or whatever, but still going through the same process that they did last time. And same process for me as last time too. So when I'm climbing up a hill and I got a cross on my shoulder, that just kind of went, whoops, hey, wait a second, I remember doing this. This was when we were getting close to the end. So time to take heed, take warning, buckle down, get ready, and get your plans and everything. Timothy visited me and gave me a message 17 years ago. Yeah, so somebody else ran into a character from the Bible, because we live multiple lifetimes. It's kind of complicated. Everybody thinks that reincarnation and resurrection they're a little different, but what a waste of time to have only one life in all the span of time that we've had on this planet. Don't you think that just one lifetime would be just a little heartbeat, just one little second in the whole scheme? I think we've had multiple, and we acquire knowledge that we carry on over to our next lifetime. I've showed you this, the any mortal wound. Oh, there goes the diesel again. Here, let's see if I can do this real quick. You see my birthmark there? Any mortal wound suffered in a previous life comes back on your next body as a birthmark. Okay? Hopefully the camera's capturing this birthmark. I don't know. But that's the wound. And I got two of them just like it on my feet. Okay? The real deal. Talking to you right here, right now. How you like that? And still nobody believes. Just like last time. It's so crazy what I'm going through, but it's been quite a trip. I'll tell you that much. It's been quite a trip, and I'm glad you guys are all along on the trip with me, because when we get to paradise, we're all gonna meet and have a good old time, and you're gonna see me face to face and go, son of a bitch, it is you. Yep, and I'll go, yeah, hi, you ready for your hug? And I'll give you a big old warm hug. You're gonna feel like family again, okay? So just know, it's all real, it's all true, it's all coming true too, okay? And I'm here with you guys, right here, right now. At this very moment, I'm walking the face of the earth, talking to you on YouTube. How could that be? Well, maybe it was designed that way, so I could do this. Ever consider that? The Phoenix cycle. Yeah, the Phoenix cycle, that's exactly what we're kind of going to go through. This is going to all burn down, and then like Phoenix out of the ashes, you will rise along with me. So that means there's going to be some ashes. Well, expect some ashes then, and it could be in the form of volcano, forest fires, whatever. Just get ready for what could be coming in your vicinity, and also look for alternate places that you could escape to, and alternate plans that you could fall back on, alternate ways of energy, heating, safety, people own guns and stuff. Make sure you got them all oiled up, ready to go. You got ammo in case civil disobedience happens. They're trying to do that as hard as they can. They want us divided, and if you refuse to be divided, they can't win. The victory's already ours. So don't let them divide you. Don't let them blow smoke up your ass and tell you, oh, this guy's this, oh, this is the Antichrist and this is not. No, there's only one. It's me, and it's both. These guys are all just imitators, clowns, that they think they have the power. They don't. I do. And you guys do too. And that's what it's important, is you guys know that you also have the power too. So.
You have a podcast?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I join you?
You just sit right down. Well, I'm almost wrapped up anyways, but yeah, you can have a seat. I got a spectator. Was there an orange bike on the side over here?
Yeah, very nice bike.
Oh, okay, it's still there then.
I was like, man, I could take that, but I'm not gonna steal it.
Yeah, I need it. I need it right now. It's my only. I just got some nice gentlemen sat down next to me. What's your name, sir?
My name's Anthony Salvo.
Anthony. I'm Brian. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I actually have my own podcast. It's called Tone Lokes Radio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's a little bit different. I do solar activity, earthquake reports.
Okay,
and-
yeah, I'm a seismologist too.
Yeah. You've been seeing what's going on?
Yeah, I've been experiencing level 4 and level 5, level 3 and level 4 magnitude earthquakes in Yerington, Nevada.
Okay, so that's just over the hill from where I'm at.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're having 3s and 4s just over the hill from where I'm at.
What it means is actually there's a 7 and 8 magnitude, probably in about the Hawthorne area, I would guess. Right there in the mountains somewhere. It's safe. It's totally safe because it's not near any towns or communities.
Really? The 7 or 8?
But that would just be my guess.
Huh.
That would just be my guess. Why we're feeling like the aftershocks of it, they're actually having a level 7 magnitude earthquake somewhere in the mountains.
Wow, that's going unreported too.
Yeah,
I bet.
and I'm just guessing off of that.
Did you hear anything about an 8.2 in Alaska?
I've been in jail in Lyon County Jail. That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's where I felt, and it was for less than $250 worth of damage I caused to a car.
Oh,
So
well, you don't need to share all that.
Yeah, but I just wanted to clarify, clarify all that.
Yeah, it's
For
cool.
the record.
All right, well, guys, I got a new friend here. I'm gonna chat with this guy. I think we covered everything there. You guys know what to do from here on out, and just keep the alert bell. Go hit your alert bell real quick. Make sure you're alerted when I go live again, because I'll be coming back again once I get another situation set up and some more battery power and everything. So
And drive safe, Nevada.
yeah, yeah. Everybody drives safe out there too. People are driving while watching their cell phones. I saw a lady who had a laptop velcroed to the dashboard of her car,
gosh.
and she was watching TV, not driving. I was like, "Are you shitting me?"
That is
Velcroed the laptop
crazy.
to the passenger side of the dashboard, and she's looking over at this. I'm like, "Oh
is
my
horrible.
god!" And she was all over the road, into the bike lane, back across the double yellow line. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's not funny, but please drive safe, Nevada.
Yeah. Oh, I got you guys. We had somebody drop in real quick, an unexpected guest, but thanks for hanging around. And like I said, just hang in there, you guys. Have your plan Bs ready, where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do when the shit hits the fan.
Absolutely.
Because the shit is in the air, heading towards the fan.
Don't worry. In my opinion, I think it's just God's angels coming down to protect us.
Did you hear what this man said? Did you say that to the microphone?
Yeah.
What'd you say right there?
Okay, thank the Lord Jesus. I think it's just God's angels coming down to protect us, everyone. Stay safe. And let me say one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is Anthony Leon Salvo. I'm a local from the Silver Springs in the Fernie
Do a
area.
podcast. Tell me podcast.
I have an iHeart Radio. It's called Tone Lokes Radio. And my podcast is called Tone Lokes Radio. Same thing, Tone Lokes.
All right.
Stay safe and drive safe, please.
Yeah, we'll have to check.
Have a beautiful night. I hope you all have a beautiful night.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out too. Thanks, Anthony. They're sending you hearts and thumbs ups and stuff. So yeah, it's cool that you dropped in.
God bless. God
You
bless
recognize what I'm doing. You're turning like, are you
I
podcasting
didn't-
right now?
You know, truthfully, I made the assumption, but it turned out right.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I'm streaming live right now because I got an opportunity.
Life is beautiful, you know.
Yeah, it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and you guys stay on top of the weather. Have your backup plans ready to go, because, like I said, the shit's in the air and the fan is just not too far away. So, have your plans. Warn your friends, your family. Get them ready. Save as many souls as you can before the finish line. That's what this game's all about.
That's right.
Save as many people as you can.
Absolutely.
We're running out of time. All right, that's it. Love y'all. I'll see you when I see you.
Much love.
Hopefully pretty soon. Anthony says much love too. If God is with you, nobody can ever be against you. That's right.
That's right.
And wait until Anthony's about to have a little surprise here, don't you think? I'm going to show him something here in just a minute. You guys are all laughing
I'm
because
homeless.
I'm homeless too, dude. So
God bless that, though.
yeah, you know what?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm at home anywhere I go.
Yeah, see? You're at home wherever you go. So you might as well practice it now and get it down, get it dialed, because when your home's gone, you'll know what to do and how to survive on the streets. That's what you need to really start practicing. Okay? Love y'all. Gotta go. I'm running out of battery, and I'll see you soon. I'm hanging in there, so I'll see you soon. Love y'all. Bye.
Beautiful ending, bro. Beautiful ending.
So-
What's your name?
Brian Knight.
Brian Knight.